Hey guys, welcome to the Ammp podcast. This is our second show. I'm Phil, part of Merc and Phil. We have a YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about Xbox One versus PlayStation 4. Xbox One just came out a couple of days ago. But to start off quick, we're just going to do a couple of introductions. So like I said, I'm Phil. We run a YouTube channel with Merc over here. Call ourselves Merc and Phil. We do like daily uploads and stuff. So here's Merc.
Hey, how you doing, guys? I'm part of the channel. And Mike's on our left.
Persona! Okay, that's fine. But I'm Mike from TLMB, which is also known as Legend Mike and Bill. YouTube channel as well, and I also Twitch as Troy Fullbuster.
And we also got Anthony here, am I right?
Yes. Hello.
Well, tell us about yourself. Like, you're doing an internship right now, right? At 2K?
Yes, and it's coming to a close, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yes, but it's fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, getting to be around video games.
Cool. So that's us, Ammp. Anthony, Mike, Merkel, Phil, AMMP. So yeah, why don't we get started?
Acronyms.
Acronyms, yes. So what do you guys want to talk about first? You want to talk about Xbox One, PS4?
Yeah, we'll talk about Xbox One just came out. Like everyone knows, PS4 came out a week ago. They sold over 1 million. You know, crazy. What was the price?
Whoa! Let's get a little fact first before we keep going.
Okay.
PS4 sold 1 million in 2 markets. Xbox One sold 1 million in 17 markets.
What? 17 or was it 13? I thought it was 13 countries or something.
Doesn't
like
matter. Still, PS4
Double
sold them
digits.
technically.
Okay, all right, whatever. Anyway, the PS4 was at what, like 400? They started the price at, or was it 500?
400.
400, and Xbox was at 500.
Yep, with tax, I think that's like 536 versus like 432 or something like that.
Right.
431.
Right, but at the end of the day, they both sold a shit ton, right? I mean, it was over 1 million each one in like not even a week. You know what I mean? So
No,
I mean, they're doing fine.
It just goes to show you that the PS4 already has that power in two countries, so it's gonna kick ass when it launches in Europe in a week.
Oh yeah, with the FIFA bundle too.
Yeah.
That's like people die for FIFA.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right. Yeah, but I mean, like, they don't make much money on the actual hardware. I mean, they make barely
they're
nothing.
losing.
They lose money.
Yeah.
Even Xbox too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, a recent article came out. It says it costs as much to make a PS4 by yourself as it is they sold it. You know, like most systems.
Oh, if you would
like
actually
most
break it down.
Yeah, like most systems are like, oh, it costs us $100 to sell it. We'll sell it for $300. Like it actually costs like $395 or $398.
Yeah, it was $3. I think it was $381.
Yeah. So
Before everything was
$19. You know?
Yeah, the profit.
So why the hell do they make all the friggin' money? Is it all like
Accessories.
Software and accessories because they license the Sony brand.
Mm.
So like if you want to publish games on Sony system, then you have to pay the licensing fee.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of Sony has tons of first party games too,
Yeah.
so it's like that's just direct profit. You know, who are they gonna pay themselves? You go, oh, okay, I'll make this. Okay.
In the end, they'll make it up.
Yeah, plus you make it off of like PlayStation Plus. It's the subscription based internet service they have going now. So that's another way they make money.
That's true, but Xbox One just came out, so let's talk about that. I mean, didn't they have something where the first people that bought it, they got like the special box and all that jazz,
Yeah,
like, gimmicky stuff?
So yeah, I've already unboxed and played it, and I'm thoroughly unimpressed by the max. Okay, like I was impressed when I played Killer Instinct during the tournament.
Hold on, what actually was the gimmick that they're selling the first?
Oh,
day?
the gimmick! Your controller since day one, and you get an achievement worth no points.
Are you serious?
No points.
So you get the achievement for if you're an achievement whore.
Like Troy now.
That's about it.
But it's not even a good achievement. You can't like boast about it. It's just there. It's like scan my achievement.
And then and the controller just says like, is it even like nice? The controller?
Okay,
It's just
okay.
It's the same.
Yeah. You know what? Like, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of 360, so I'm not gonna throw it out there like, oh man, I love this system for like 7-8 years. I mean, I've had it since it launched because my older brother had it, and you know we all have our own because it costs like $2 to get one, right? The controller is pretty much the same. The D-pad's improved. It's better than that, what do they call that new one when you're allowed to turn
The twisting one?
Yeah, it's better than that, okay? It has, like, touchpad sensors at the end. Like, if you guys have the 3DS, if anyone has played it, it's similar to that. The shoulder runs took a step back, though. They're hard as rocks.
I heard that.
Like, I played Call of Duty Ghosts on it, because that's one of the games that, you know, that promotion you get the games you sell it, you have $10 for the next gen one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't cook a grenade. Like, the only place where you could hold the button is at the very end of RB. And if you're holding a controller like this, you would have to touch it with the end of your index finger or whatever finger you're
Does it not click in when you...
Like, okay, the button's a little longer than the RB LB, but it's just really hard on that inside spot, like you said. Like, it's a pain. Like,
Well, you're talking about the new controller.
I'm talking about the new
Xbox
controller.
One, right?
Yeah,
The
okay. The
bumpers,
sticks
you
are
mean, right?
nice. The sticks are nice though. It's a little bit smaller than the 360, which was bulkier. You know, I mean, it's no Xbox, the original. I was like, oh, I'm carrying that around. But I mean, the sticks are nice. I give it that. And it's got this nice overlay grip on it. You'll feel the difference, you know. But the triggers are more or less the same. The battery packs are different now. They're placed perpendicular.
Yeah, no, I heard that the not
Wasn't
where
it like
it's placed,
inside, like it doesn't stick out like the?
Yeah, it doesn't stick out. Actually,
Yeah.
like you flip it open.
but it still uses batteries.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly what
yeah.
I said. You know how much it costs to get a rechargeable thing with the charge pack? Like $70 or something like
What?
that.
What?
Yeah, my friend, he got. I think there's a deal going on. You could buy a controller with 2 charge packs.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that was like the promotion for like $80, but I don't know if that promotion's being honored yet. But I'm not. I mean, like, look. The triggers are nice, the sticks are nice, and the buttons are nice. I give it that. It's just the RB/LB buttons not that good.
Weren't you saying that like the buttons are like the same color or something, but they're like?
Oh yeah,
Was it-
all the buttons are black, but the corresponding button has the color. So the Y button is black, but the Y inside is yellow.
Oh, that's obnoxious.
Wait,
wouldn't
I don't
like
get
that.
it. I've used it.
Okay.
I don't get it.
The letter itself is colored, but the background is black.
Really?
Do
I
you
didn't
get-
notice that at all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't
that's what it is.
honestly. I don't think it's an issue because all you really need to care about is the placement of the buttons. And if you played Xbox for a while,
Right,
you know where
I-
they
Well,
are.
I mean,
think that's
most
why
buttons
they
are the
did that.
same on almost every single thing, you know? So.
Yeah, you're right. Except for the GameCube, I don't know what the hell they were doing with
They're
that.
like, no, I mean, like the N64, I had 3 hands back in 1996. I was like, I'm just holding that.
Yeah, that was awkward.
Grab the middle one with my dick.
I'm gonna game with that. Don't worry.
As awkwardly as possible.
Well, you know, one thing is, if you look at the N64 controller, if you just take away the 3 handles, it's just a Super Nintendo controller. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But okay. Are you guys wanting to hear about the OS besides the controller and
Yeah,
stuff? I
please.
mean, all right. So we got the Day One edition, which is if you pre-ordered it, I actually sold mine off.
You're talking about all the gimmicky crap.
Yeah, all the gimmicky crap. Which,
Okay.
if anyone wants, my brother has for sale. Okay.
Oh, he's selling it? Why?
The Day one, because he bought it off me for $600, and he said he's gonna sell it like later on to like a dad who's like, oh, I need an Xbox for little Tommy. And it's December 22nd, and he's gonna be like, what?
Oh, he's gonna be like the skate he got on eBay. It's like $13,000 shipping $1 million.
Don't worry, shipping will be free. For 13 grand.
Yo, they do that shit. Like they'll be like, okay, we're selling this for $600, shipping $900.
Well, before we go on, just wanted to mention a little something dumb. Did you see as well the white Xbox One for the
I think
Wii
that
made
looks
this?
really cool though.
It does. The thing is, it sold for $11K or $12K.
Oh, they
with
auctioned.
charity.
It was an auction. Yeah.
And the controllers are available for sale for like $3,000.
the white ones.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna need timeout. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay. We all know the Day One says Day One on the controller. Well, the white ones that me and Ant were talking about, it's made for the.
You talking about Xbox?
Yeah, we're still talking about the
Okay,
Xbox
okay,
ones. Like
okay.
these white ones are only for the developer team, right?
Yeah, and on it says in print on it says we made this or I made
Oh,
this.
I think I saw one of those. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why the hell would you spend that kind of freaking money on that? Holy
Yeah,
shit!
dude, it looks nice. The
It looks really nice.
Both the controller and the console looks. I personally prefer white.
Me too.
But okay. Back to what I was gonna say so with the OS, what I got from my instant impression of it is, hey, Xbox 360 dashboard. Here's some Windows 8. Okay.
Shrug
It
shoulders.
looks exactly like Windows 8, which I can't stand on the computer I use at home.
I thought to me it looked exactly like 360 with Windows 8. Like when you check it, it's got the game area, then the friends area, and then the shop media
the pages.
area. That's literally it.
Well, you're just talking about the operating system, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just it has its own special OS, but I didn't see any difference. Like, have you guys seen screenshots? Expected something?
What do the people expect? I mean, it's just the same shit, right? Like you're talking about the Xbox load screen, right? When you open it up,
It's
friends and this and blah blah blah.
Everything is square now, like Windows 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
even
Even-
okay, I got you.
Even PS4, it's like kind of the same thing. It's just tiles, so they don't want to have words. It's just
Well,
here's a
people didn't like
picture.
XMB. They thought that was bad. I thought it was fine because it was pretty easy, but people were like, XMB is horrible, so they kind of changed it up. But I was gonna say, Phil, did you have like any expectations, like a change for the Xbox OS, or you weren't expecting anything?
Honestly, it wasn't something I was even concerning myself with. Like, I don't care what the operating system is. I just want to play games on it.
Hey,
That's really
thank you
my
for
main
being a
concern.
true gamer, but remember, no, true gamers, like, like to buy Xbox Live and Netflix, okay, and
Yeah,
play
oh,
Call of
well.
Duty once a year.
No, hold on. As you were doing, like they tried to do like the whole like TV integration. Thing,
That's actually the coolest part of the Xbox One. I am not lying to you
But
right now.
is that
Did you
tied
try
in-
it?
I have. It is okay. I've tried the 2 things that make the Xbox One, the 3 things that make the
Wait,
Xbox
hold
One
on.
cool.
Is that tied in with the Kinect? That whole thing?
Yeah, Connect 2 is actually awesome. Okay,
All right, hold on. So
One thing at a time.
They sell Connect 2 with the thing when you buy
Yeah,
it.
that's why it's $500.
It's not extra. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it's worth it. You're saying?
Well, yeah, Connect 2 is really cool. Okay, the
Wait,
first
hold on.
thing is
If
You can't keep timing him out, bro. Let him finish his
I
thought.
just wanted to just tell you.
if it's so cool, then why not just have it separate and people just buy it anyway? It doesn't make
Because
any
it's
sense.
so integrated into the system
Yeah.
at this point that it has to be a part of the package.
For real?
Yeah.
It's exactly.
I'm getting dirty looks. That right now for the record.
Well, like it's exactly what Phil says. Like this thing is directly tied to how you're gonna have your entertainment hub with Xbox One. So the Kinect camera is HD already. It's really nice when it first boots it up. And so say Phil bought an Xbox One. He goes, "Hey, I'm Phil." Okay.
That's exactly what I sound like when I play video
He's
games.
like, "Yeah, play games." And then the Kinect guy goes, "Phil plays games," and then it recognizes like who is Phil, and it sees his face, and it goes, "This is Phil. Log in with face only." So from now on, when Phil turns on his Xbox One, it's gonna be like,
wait,
"There's Phil." in
It's
the room."
automatically logged into
Yep,
my
it
profile
knows
based on
you.
my
Yep.
my
But
silhouette.
does that actually work, or is it like the whole stupid like thing
No,
with
it
the new
works.
iPhone with the thumb thing? And
No, it
everything?
works.
That's retarded.
Man. It works because I've seen Billy and Chris do it. They were both in the room, and Chris is Billy's younger brother. It had them both. It said official tissue, whatever thing, and Death
Yeah.
by Spoon 31, and they saw me as guest, which is really cool. I was like, wow, I can't believe it actually knew.
That's
you know?
well, let's talk in like a month to see if it still works.
Yeah, probably. But the voice commands, they're on and off. It's like Xbox.
You have to
make me
really-
a sandwich.
You have to really enunciate, right? Like
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the gimmick. It's like, who wants to talk when I can just pick up my controller and move to the right and hit A? Like,
But it's kind of cool sometimes when you're walking in your house, you're just like turning around, you're like, Xbox. Play that.
Yeah, but that's exactly like I feel like people would just do it just to be like, oh, I'm bored. Xbox, play whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, look, I think right now it's got that new feeling, so people are going to try always using the Kinect instead of the controller because it's like, I just bought this. I have the reason why I'm using the Kinect too. Which is fair. I would just be like, oh, Kinect do everything for
you have
me.
to justify that extra $100 purchase.
Yeah. But the other big thing is, I mean, this is available on the PS4 and all your smartphones. The Snap thing, which is just basically running 2 applications. All right, 2 or 3 applications.
It just splits the screen, right?
Yeah, you
put
can
them next to
you
each
can
other.
split the screen, or you can put your favorite tabs there and jump to it. So either you can say I'm watching TV, or I want Internet Explorer to look up some cheat code for playing Killer Instinct and stuff. I'll have like split the screen a little bit more towards the game. Obviously, whatever you're doing gets the majority left.
I feel like who would use that though? I mean, like
It's actually really useful. I
so,
mean,
like, all right, let's say you're playing like Halo, whatever the hell, and then you're just like, oh, I forgot to, I don't know, send an email or something, or just like randomly browse the web. each
yeah,
time?
you
Yeah.
just snap it and it comes right there. Or if you're like, oh, I want to check my Facebook,
I
or,
know.
something. Or you can watch TV too with the snap.
That to me doesn't make any sense. If you're playing a game, it's like, I feel like watching TV. It's
Yeah,
like, wait, you're playing a console game, so it's like, why not use the TV for, a game?
Wait.
But in terms of, like, you could watch NFL, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
then
it was
you
a
could-
big sponsor actually.
Yeah.
Xbox One. It's on the box.
And then you could snap your fantasy league to the right. Makes complete sense because those things go together.
Okay,
but,
that's-
but in terms of like gaming and you're going to be on Internet Explorer just because of something, we all have our phones and stuff to the right of us, and you could pause the game and be like, oh yeah,
We're gonna
that's
have to
how I
look
get
away
past this
from the
level.
game.
Well, if I can offer a defense of that, you've seen what Wii U is doing, and you've seen what they're doing with PlayStation 4 and the Vita. Now, when you have 2 people in the room, they're playing. One person's playing Wii U, the other person's like, I want to watch TV. Get the hell out of here. You can kind of do that with Xbox One without having to have that extra controller. I feel it's like the Xbox's or Microsoft's answer to that without having a separate peripheral, or maybe that's how they justify having the Kinect instead of like that second.
Hold
I
on.
didn't think of it that way.
What's
Are
up?
you saying like playing something someone else wants on the same screen?
Yeah, you put the TV, you chop the screen in half.
No
or
one's gonna do that. It's stupid.
I don't see why not.
Unless that only works if someone wants to like look something up real quick. Not like, oh, let me stream Netflix right now and watch a show.
But you can. That's the thing.
Okay, I was gonna say I was sorry to tear your dreams apart, Phil. That the screen is super small when you snap it on the right. So it's gonna be like, here you go, Ralph's TV from Ed, Edd n Eddy when they had to watch it, the Monster movie mashup really small.
You can't set the size of it though?
No, I mean I didn't see the snap ever changing bigger than I'd say about 20% of the screen.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
So what good is it?
I mean, what's good about it is, you know, you can always check your friend's feed. You could use those little applications and all that. That's what I'm saying. Like, really watching TV on the thing is if you're not focused on the TV. Now, to counter what you said before, who wants to watch TV and play games? I'm actually a really lazy and I like to, like, iguana guy and watch two things at once. So when I was downstairs, I'm like, oh, I need to watch SpongeBob and I need to play my games at the same time. So, I mean, that kind of fills my need a little bit. But at the same time, the Wii U and PS4 do it a lot better with the Kinect Play and the Wii U tablet. One last thing is they do have a similar kind of thing, but it doesn't work for games. They have that Windows Smart Glass. I don't know too much about it, sorry. It's like...
the second screen thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I have a Windows tablet, which no one said ever. And then, and it's like, oh, I can play Xbox or something and Angry Bird. Okay.
Hardcore gamers play Angry Bird.
Yeah, Angry Birds and Call of Duty, bro.
See, but that's the thing. Xbox is pushing the Smart Glass as like a supplement, whereas like the Vita Remote Play, I don't think is like a supplement. I just think it's like an extension of the PlayStation.
But it's so cool.
Before we get into the Vita, let's talk about now the Xbox Live. They didn't really change anything, right? It's the same thing. You pay a subscription,
and
you get the thing. But I heard you were saying, with the Netflix,
like
right?
Netflix is behind the paywall. So if you don't have, if you don't pay for Xbox Live, then you can't watch Netflix.
I know.
Even if you have a subscription to Netflix, you can't watch it on. And stupid things like that. Like you would just common sense things.
I can help them out, Ant. They can buy a PS3 with free internet and download Netflix. And there you go. Okay.
Just real quick, do you think PS3 is still going to offer free internet? Because PS4...
Yeah. I mean, I use my PS3 like every day.
I know, but
honestly,
considering now PS4, you have to.
The thing is, though, PlayStation Plus is such a good subscription service. Like, honestly, okay, I bought Jack Ryan Radio. It was like $15, $20 as a downloadable game. I saw it on PS Plus. It was free. I'm like... Of course, if I would have been a smart guy and just paid $50 for the year, I would have a game I paid $15 separate dollars for free, and plus tons of other games. Rayman Origins was free, and these are full retail games.
Every month you get, I think it's 2 and 2. 2 PS3 games and 2 Vita games for free.
You're talking about Xbox Plus?
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Right, so it's just like you get it for free on PS3, but if you pay the extra, they just give you extra shit. Is that how it works?
Yeah, but basically, I mean, the way you worded it was kind of weird.
I think now PlayStation Plus at this point is similar to Xbox Live, right? It's like paid internet subscription service. Well,
but games and discounts.
Yeah,
yes.
You get the discounts, and then like you have the subscription, so it gives you the free games and stuff.
Right,
I
but
think,
beforehand you could just play games without that.
Right, but when I had my PS3 and I did have PlayStation Plus, I think they gave me like a free demo of like House of the Dead 4 or something, which was a game I freaking wanted forever, but never came out for any system. So that was kind of made me happy in the pants.
I mean, where are you going with that, like Phil? Were you saying like more of like, okay, I could get all these bonus games, but what else is there? Like PS Plus does offer early beta, which is now normal beta technically for PS4.
Right.
But I mean, the fact that it offers all these things, and like Xbox is nice. Like I mean, they had that party chat, which is now available on PS4. But
wait, hold on. Before you get too specific, I mean, like Xbox Live. I mean, like you pay your subscription. Like like how much different is it than like PlayStation Plus? I mean, like what's...
Well, Xbox had that little free games thing, and I have to tell people all the time, it doesn't exist anymore. That was a promotion leading to the Xbox One.
But they're bringing it back for Xbox One.
But those games are like 6 years old, 7
Yeah,
years
they're
old. It was
cracking.
like, hey, dude, I could just buy the game for $2, like at GameStop.
okay.
Honestly, it was like
it's nothing really spectacular. But that's the thing with PlayStation Plus.
It's new games.
They're offering new games within the past year that came out. So it's like that's unheard of.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
So,
but I mean, like in terms of like the network and everything, like nothing's slower in PlayStation compared to like Xbox Live. Everything's the same thing.
I
It's
thought
just
it's been
internet,
the same.
right?
yeah, it's been the same, but like a lot of people said that the store is completely shit in the PS3.
I don't mind the store
But the
at all.
PS4 store completely like was redesigned. It's awesome. It's fast, and so like PlayStation is working to better their online community, especially.
So I can buy Crash Bandicoot with ease when I pick up my
Yes,
PlayStation
you
4?
can.
I always thought it was with E. It's literally you go to the store and you type search Crash Bandicoot. There's multiple Crash Bandicoot games. I think I'll purchase them.
All of them.
Or is that select all one? No, you have to do it individually. But the cool thing, I don't know, does Xbox One also have the download and play it at the same time? Or is that only
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. Don't forget Xbox One. You got Killer Instinct for free, one character. But and online play. The last thing I gotta say about the Xbox One was I have no idea how that friend's social feed works. Like, I really didn't dwell time into it, but it looked confusing and not fun.
How does it? Do you set up your Facebook? Do you link your Facebook and your
It
Twitter
didn't mention anything about it. Maybe you have to go to like the advanced settings.
or is it just your Xbox Live friend?
It's not like a new Google Plus, is it?
Okay, well, Google Plus, whoa, but it's not that bad. But from what I've seen, I mean, I only got to see a little bit because we were looking for how to download the codes for, like, you know, the
QR codes?
Yeah, like that. Because honestly, it's really cool. The QR codes that connect, you're just like, whoop, done, cool. The friends thing, I saw him click it, and it turned into like this white screen. It said view friends, games, whatever previous played, and I was just like, what the hell's going on here? I mean, I know there's like little guides and stuff, but I mean, A, who has time to watch it? B, who actually does watch it? And C, why do I always have, I don't want to check what my friends are doing all the time in some fake Twitter feed, you know? Like, is that a matter to you, Phil? Like, if you're just gaming, like, yeah?
No, I just want to shoot dudes in the face and Halo.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
But see, that is the same thing that PlayStation 4 is doing, that when you turn on your PS4, it's like your feed comes up of what everyone's been doing. So if Phil was playing Crash Bandicoot, it'll actually show up. Phil has been playing Crash Bandicoot. It's like, all right.
For 8 days straight.
Right.
Will he ever go to sleep or at least shower?
He beat the game 4 times and he's still going.
I personally don't care what other people are
I was
playing,
about to say.
but there's certain people that do. It's like, oh, okay, cool. He's been playing Crash Bandicoot for...
Yeah, I feel like the opposite way. I'd be like, I don't want Phil to know I've been playing, you know.
It's like hide all friends, delete privacy messages maximum.
But that's the thing with this generation. They're really trying to push
But nobody cares.
social integration, which
if they want to do that, then they should just be like, all right, you can connect your Twitter and do whatever you want on fucking Twitter or Facebook. That doesn't
yes,
make
Phil?
sense.
Honestly, that kind of stuff only really mattered to me like a couple years back when like I had a select group of friends that like I wanted to play specific games with, like multiplayer games. Like I wanted to play Halo 3 with Eamon and Ryan, and like so I wanted to know when they were on and what they were playing. That's the only way I would ever use it. Like, cause those like
Couldn't you just text them?
Texting back in the day, it was more like call them. Okay.
I could, but like that's the only time I'd ever use something like that. It's like I want you, and you in my game. Let's go play Halo and kick ass.
I don't agree with texting while playing games, honestly. Like, my phone is nowhere near me, or it's completely shut out in the world when I'm focused on the games. Like, it'll be right there vibrating and be like, no.
Now
It's just like TV screen.
Now I gotta ask you a question about that. Like, did you use can you use Connect to send messages? Can you be like Xbox send message to Awesome Troy? Hey, what's up? You're a fag. Can I do it like that?
You can do that, which is awesome. I thought that was a really cool thing. And don't forget, you can use it as your mic. The new mic that came packed with the Xbox One, not impressed. And don't forget, you can't use third-party headsets until like next year.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, the Xbox was like, oh yeah, we'll make a patch.
So you got like a $300 Turtle Beach, and you're like, oh, I can't use it.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
serious?
Yeah, and but you know, the one thing I did like about the new headsets, besides the fact that it's hard as a rock and I can stab people with it, was it does come down. The volume control mute thing is not on the wire; it's
actually on the base.
Yeah, it's like a little button that you attach to your controller. So, but once again, I think online multiplayer party chats overall are kind of dead. I mean, literally, like I think the only guy I would ever party chat is like you, like 4 or like 5 people.
But people
maximum.
you know in real life.
But I never cross. Yeah, I barely do that. I never cross game chat them. I mean, like if I want to say what's up to somebody, I'll probably run their Facebook wall, or I'll see them, or I'll be like, I don't really care. You're playing NBA, I'm playing Halo, and I can't really be like, what's up, bro, man? Oh no, I went 4-20 instead of 20-4.
Yeah, but that's for like people like, you know, like Phil's little brother who's like, oh yeah, let me play Call of Duty and make friends with this guy in Scandinavia, you know what I mean?
Hey, guy in Scandinavia, I want to boost.
Oh yeah, but you know, internet's full of like 12-year-olds and flamers.
So, what games have you been playing for Xbox? Like we're talking about the system itself.
Okay, Call of Duty roast.
Yeah, but before we get into the games, I mean, the graphics, I mean, we went over it before, right? I mean, the PS4 has better graphics, technically.
Well, yeah, technically. I mean, the one thing I have to say, I was impressed with the Xbox One. Maybe because I really don't play Call of Duty. But I was finally able to tell which guy was an enemy, and I went positive for the first time ever. I was like so happy. I was like, oh my god, that's an enemy, and that's a piece of paper in the wind.
So how does it? Would you like mods with like red and blue guys just running around?
Yeah, see, I need some Halo like color codes instead of just black shadows, and everyone's friends is like, let's keep their tags right here. Where nobody can see them, but
no one here actually plays Call of Duty, right? We're all Halo people. For the most part.
Well, I've
Gears
been
of
warming
War.
up to it a little bit. I've been playing a little bit of Ghosts.
Are you
actually.
serious?
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
God, yeah.
you know what it is? Like not Halo. Call of Duty runs very smoothly, like frames per second. Like it just runs smoothly. There's no like stuttering, and
Well, they locked it.
Well, that's probably why. But when I jump back to Halo, like I find that sometimes it can like the frame rate does drop, and it makes me play worse actually. Which well, not even Forge Map, just the game itself. It's like it just
well,
it's
343, man. That's why we need Destiny 2014 beta first for PS4. And then we'll be fine.
Yeah, but quick with the rest of the graphics. So I heard that I actually read today. I had no idea. They actually have 8 processors in each one. PS4 and the Xbox One, right?
I'm not a tech guy.
That's what I heard. But like me and Anthony were saying last time, I remember DDR5 RAM in the PS4.
Yeah.
Which is, I read that it was DDR3 in Xbox One.
Yep.
Which I mean,
same as the Wii U.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, like DDR5 is like, good. That's pretty sick.
I have no idea what you're talking
Dude,
about.
it's the random access memory, dude. It's if you have a computer like Anthony does, right? You know that if you have a lot of it and you have DDR, basically DDR, the higher the number, the like better. They shit themselves over how amazing it is. So DDR5 is like, it's crazy. I don't know why they put that in, to be honest. I feel like it would cost more than they just did.
Better for long term.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how long? You know, until like.
Well, no, that's true.
Yeah, 7-8 years.
Somebody said something smart. They're like, you're gonna see the differences in like 4 years with the Xbox
Absolutely.
One.
I think it was Anthony who said.
Oh, that was.
last
Okay,
time.
I thought I read
I'm a
that.
genius.
That was mega. Handshakes all around. Handshakes all around.
Handshake for you.
Yeah. But
Of course, once people actually have time with the systems and like start new games from scratch, then you'll see it as it comes along in 4 or 5 years, and like, oh boy, Xbox might not be. I don't know. I could be talking out my ass, but
Xbox is doing the highest they do is 720, right? As opposed
yeah,
to
well,
1080.
no, that's. I mean,
that's
they
for launch
could-
games in essence.
Yeah. I mean, look.
So it can still run 1080.
Okay. Yes, but it depends on how they develop for it. Like, okay, Assassin's Creed 4 and Call of Duty Scooby Doo's runs 1080p, 60 FPS or 30 FPS, whatever, on PS4. But those two games run 720p max on the
Xbox One. Or
yeah, the X1, the X1.
Okay.
So it's just like the developers, whatever they do, decide how to utilize the machine.
Yeah,
Right.
Billy told me the
Okay.
smartest thing was the only time we ever saw things last generation in full real HD was cinematics, not real gameplay.
yeah.
And I never really, I mean, I don't notice because I'm
Dude,
like,
if you play Final Fantasy 13, it's like, oh, this game is blah.
How
blah.
dare you.
And then you get to the freaking cutscene, and it's like, ooh, oh my god.
no, I was more
mind-blowing.
like this with a gun to my head while I played the game. While I taught my dog just to press X and hold forward the entire time. Okay?
It's true, but the cutscenes were sick.
At least he admits it's true. I just hired a monkey from the Bronx. I was like, just hold forward and hit X and go get a Coke, okay? But now that reminds me of games that came out.
Yeah. Any first party? Did you play anything?
Of course, I got Super Mario 3D World and I got Link Between Worlds.
Well, I'm talking about Xbox One before we jump ship.
Yeah, I told you, I just played Call of Duty and Killer
That's it?
Instinct.
You didn't
And
play-
Killer Instinct. I like Killer Instinct. That's
No
one of the
Dead-
games I'm excited
No
for.
Dead Rising, Forza.
No,
Rise.
you know why he has them.
Well, Dead Rising is specific to Xbox.
Dead Rising
Yeah.
3, right, or 2?
Yeah.
And
360 launched with Dead Rising, and I think it's
But I mean,
it's
that's
fitting
yeah,
that it continues with
that
Dead
demo.
Rising.
Those are all first party games. Like
Yeah.
obviously, Billy has them, but don't forget this Xbox One is kind of like his Christmas gift. So we just sampled it out for the channel, and his parents were like, "All right, guy,
Now put it back.
48, your 48-hour gold membership is up." Okay, they went Xbox on him.
Oh shit!
So I think he does have Forza and all that stuff. I heard Dead Rising 3 is the best game, but Rise got crap reviews.
Yeah, it was pretty mediocre.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wasn't.
I mean, the game is just running around killing zombies, right, for the most part?
Oh no, Dead Rising got good reviews. I'm saying Rise got bad reviews.
Oh, okay.
Dead
Rise
Rising
is a different game. It's like which you play as like a Spartan.
Some
thing,
Roman
right?
guy. Okay, but what I was gonna say was okay. Funny story. So I'm in Xbox store, aka GameStop, and So I'm waiting online. I'm getting my 3D World, and this guy's like, "Yeah, you know, Xbox One is selling well behind the counter." And he's talking to some other guys like, "Yeah, I picked up Rise. That game's awesome." I was like, "I heard the reviews aren't that good. I mean, I haven't played, so I can't judge it." He's like, "Yeah, well, you know, the gameplay's not that good, but no, the gameplay and the story aren't that good, but graphics-wise, it looks great." I was like, "Oh, I definitely want something to be boring as hell while I play, okay, and not fun to play."
Dude, like Final Fantasy 13, the cutscenes were amazing.
Dude, that does not warrant buying a new game and then claiming it's good,
Yeah,
okay?
it was
If
pretty
gameplay and story are not good, you know what the game is?
Shit.
Crap. Thank you. Oh man, that soundtrack, dude, I can just go on YouTube and listen to the OST, alright?
I think the best rated game, first party anyway, for Xbox One was Forza, and that's such a niche game that not everyone's a racing fan, so it's like...
I don't
I was gonna ask, what the hell's Forza? Is it racing?
Yeah, it's
Racing
racing game.
Cavs.
But is it like with the Gran Turismo type thing, or is it like?
Oh yeah, you pick a car and you pick a track.
Okay.
Now, wait, do you know a little bit? I was gonna ask you, like, what's the difference between Forza and Gran Turismo? Because, I mean, those always get compared, right?
One's for PlayStation, one's
No,
for
I know that,
Xbox.
but I mean, it's like...
I think that's what it is. Though.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, they're both driving simulators. I'm
But
doing
the best
air quotes.
ones, right?
Air quotes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, what I was gonna say was, I think we come to the term that both launch party titles is kind of like both systems launch party titles are meh.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
and
side note. Actually, I heard that the NBA game they had for Xbox, Anthony
it's
Yeah.
said,
multi-plat though.
was
NBA
horrible.
Oh, no,
2K is horrible.
No. NBA 2K14.
Oh, live.
Yes, live is horrible. NBA 2K14 is awesome.
Okay, good. Handshakes all around.
He
again.
works for
Handshakes all
2K,
around.
so he has to say that.
No, 2K14 is amazing. Like honestly, NBA Live came back after a 3-year hiatus, right?
Yeah, but
They're
it's-
from EA Sports. That game makes no sense. Like I played a few NBA games. I mean, I've gotten all the recent
But
ones.
it's Xbox specific.
yes.
Yeah,
I
it
understand.
is. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's
See?
why. That's
Another
why
good
it's even
thing.
worse.
Another good thing about the Xbox One.
Yeah, no, but
Shitty
honestly,
basketball
NBA Live
games.
made no sense, but I played the last one like in 2010. I was gonna say 010, but
010.
back in 010 when it was like, oh, quarter circle forward for Hadouken bounce pass. I was like, wait, what? I was like in NBA, I could just press A to pass, B to shoot, and use the stick. But I mean, honestly, I expected. That's why I actually held off on my PS4. Like, I expected launch title games. They're never good. The 3DS was
Yeah, but,
horrible
I mean,
with launch titles.
you're not
Vita
gonna-
was horrible with it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna buy it for launch titles. I mean, you're gonna buy it. Everyone's gonna buy it like
For
Christmas.
future reference. But here's what I like. Look, personally, last year I didn't get my last generation, you can call it. I didn't get my PS3 till 2007. A, price was insane for PS3, and B, there was nothing I wanted. And I was like, God of War's cool, but
2007 was mine too.
yeah, Little Big Planet. There was Ratchet and Clank. Uncharted was already out. That's 3 games.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was my first.
Yeah,
game.
I mean everyone loved that. I mean I've never been the biggest Solid Jake guy, but I mean honestly that's already 3 games right there, and it's like more games are coming out. Like if I buy something right now, it's like okay I could play Killzone and say the free Resogun game, right?
Of course.
Now what am I doing 2 months later? Am I gonna get Watch Dogs, which is multi-plat? And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I mean it's not justifying my PS4 yet. Like I'm gonna wait for some. It's like next gen Crash Bandicoot, which rumors they might bought them back. You heard that?
Yes.
That might make Phil. You didn't hear about that, Phil?
I heard about it from Anthony the other day, I
Okay.
think, and yes, I'm hard in the past.
Did you see like the picture that I referenced it from like the PS4 commercial?
Yeah, I didn't show him.
Oh man, there's this picture and it has basically think Crash in one of those warning yield signs, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it has an arrow pointing up as the next sign, one of those traffic yellow ones. And then the next picture is just a white box with the old PlayStation Diamond logo in orange.
Okay.
And it just has Crash, like the silhouette
Pointing
of
up.
it, an arrow, and back to that Sony original logo.
Okay.
When was the last Crash Bandicoot made?
Well, Crash
2007?
Bandicoot was sold to Activision, but they made the first 4, the good 3, and then Lodi, crappy, buggy,
Wrath of Cortex. Yeah, that game took like 8 days to load one level. It was so bad.
Grew a beard. You're like almost.
It was the same like Crash gameplay, but the loading was just it was
The
unbearable.
gameplay was really good. I actually didn't mind the loading because I love the game was fun to play. You know.
You know what it was? It was the exact same thing as Crash Bandicoot 3. Like literally, that's all it was.
That's my favorite one.
Crash, I gotta say, like after we just finished through Crash Bandicoot, and I was playing Crash 2 a little bit. I love Crash Bandicoot 1 the most. It is so much better than 2 and 3. Granted, they are amazing, but we're kind of jumping off topic here.
Yeah.
What the hell were we talking about?
No, we're just talking Xbox. But I mean, Xbox
We're talking about
launch.
games,
Yeah, but for Xbox just came out. Damn it, focus on the Xbox.
Man, I can get all these multiplayer
Yeah,
games.
but yeah, that's true.
But
it's-
that's the thing. Both systems have meh first party games, and it's like, all right, but you're not buying it like, oh my god, these are the games that are going to define the generation. I'm only going to play these games. No, you play them, and they're enjoyment for now.
Well, I feel like that happens with every new generation that comes out. Like, you don't buy the console for the launch titles. Like, I didn't buy a Wii because I wanted to play Wii Sports for 8 years.
You didn't? I'm shocked.
A lot of people did.
It's fun to play, like, if you have a bunch of party people, but I bought it for Super Smash Brothers. I played my first Legend of Zelda on it, and I absolutely loved that. Twilight Princess.
A good game.
Yeah. And Super Mario Galaxy was a lot of fun, and there's some other games out there. Mario Kart Wii, whatever. Whatever the fuck they're calling that shit now, you know?
It's like still the Wii, by the way.
It's like I didn't buy my Xbox 360 to play freaking Call of Duty 2 because I hated it back then. I bought it for Halo 3.
Because you knew it was coming.
Exactly, and that's what I'm probably going to do with this generation too. I'll pick up the new console and then wait for what the game I want, you know?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, like, Xbox, I mean, what do people buy for Halo and, like, I guess Gears of War? Like, I'm, like, the lone Gears of War guy. And
yeah,
like,
you're the
well,
other
it
one.
doesn't have that many first-party things. Like I said last time we were talking, they just won the multi-plat thing, and that's why they didn't even win the market. We technically won in sales, but they won the generation look like, oh, Xbox 360 is what pro gamers use because, oh, I'm just playing Battlefield, Call of Duty, and NBA and Madden on it. And it's like, dude, you could just get that for everything ever. Okay?
Yeah.
So, but what I was gonna say was, I don't agree on that buying it for future use. Bless you. Because, okay.
It's a silent sneeze.
Okay, for the microphone. But what I was gonna say was, I don't believe in, like, oh man, like if I believed in buying something for future use, I would have a PS4 right now. But I have to justify my purchase with entertainment right away. Don't tell me you're gonna buy something, leave it in that box, and just be like, I'm not playing it yet till I get the thing I want. No, you're going to open that up, and you're going to be like, oh, no, for like a week all over it, all right? Sleeping with peanut butter on it. Okay?
I would agree with you, but the fact that these consoles do more than game kind of justifies it. So, like,
I have a computer.
You know what I mean? So it's a Blu-ray player if you should ever want it, and, you know, Netflix or whatever.
PS3 does that. That's last gen.
I know, but
see, it's like, I don't find any reason to buy this thing new because there is things I want.
Actually, sorry, Xbox One plays Blu-ray, right?
Yeah, now they do. Xbox One also.
I was gonna say that was always like, oh, it's a PS3 thing. Now it's like, oh my god. New
everyone's got the Blu-ray now, so they don't have to worry about 30 discs of one Final Fantasy.
Oh, that was fun times.
Well, what I was gonna say was also, it's like, I mean, look. If Xbox is your source of entertainment, then I agree with you on that. Like, if you're just like, oh, I only watch Netflix and like Hulu Plus, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, then you bought that system just to continue that thing on.
But that's what
I hear you
Xbox
on
One.
that.
That's what Xbox One is pushing. So it's like they have the games, but we're trying to be your multimedia destination. So.
But it's, people have already, okay, I don't want to say people are lazy, but in a different way. They're accustomed to one sort of thing. You have Fios, you have Xbox, you have PS3, correct? Now, tell me not. There's a remote for files, and you're used to already doing that. You know all your channels. You're just going to get that thing. You're going to hit input switch. You want to turn your Xbox on? You're going to hit that Xbox button. You're going to switch the input.
No, I'm going to say Xbox on.
You're going to be like, back to Xbox, make me, filet mignon, and then can you go to SpongeBob playing at 3 o'clock? Thank you.
You know what? Actually, why were we on the Xbox? Well, totally different where you're going, though. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of people said they had not a lot of people, but some people said they had the problems.
Oh, the disc drive.
It's even worse than the PS4 problem. They can't even read.
And also, another totally stupid thing when Anthony told me, I couldn't believe it. Like, the hard drive, you can't take it. Like, the Xbox 360, you love it. It's like, you take your Xbox drive off, and like, oh, let me bring it to my friend's house. Take it off, go. Just put it on. But it's its own hard drive in it, you said, right?
Yeah, it's a computer hard drive, but if you open up the Xbox, you void your warranty.
But it's only 1 year the warranty, right? UCC, regular warranty. But I was going to say, if you guys are tech guys, I was going to ask you a question. Like, PS3, yeah, obviously you can switch out. It's the easiest thing I've seen for your internal. But Xbox does a Wii U and allows you to use external. Like you could just buy a terabyte drive from it.
Right, but
isn't that easier? Or better?
You said for Xbox One you can do that?
Yeah. Xbox One does the Wii U where you can just plug in like an outside drive. Now I was going to ask, is that better or easier?
For mass consumers, 100%, because not everyone knows how to buy a computer hard drive. And like PS4, I know they made it easy.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. So theoretically, you can do the same thing like the old Xbox 360. You can take off the hard drive. It's basically the same thing, just with a USB plug, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's all.
But you just have to buy and everyone's like, oh, this is so crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's the same thing.
The PS4 on the top, there's like 2 panels, and one slides off, and when you slide it off, you can see the hard drive, and all you have to do is unplug it, and then it's a regular computer hard drive, and just plug in the new one.
Yeah.
The Xbox One is the same thing, but it's
but you say to someone, "Oh, you're gonna have to open it up." Ooh,
and then the government guys are like, "I'm afraid you can't do that." And then you pull off the tag from your mattress and you get arrested.
But that's the thing. Not everyone's gonna buy a PS4 and be like, "I'm gonna upgrade my hard drive to 1 terabyte and make it."
Yeah, I have an 80 gig PS3, and I still haven't even touched all 80 gigs.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I would just want a terabyte hard drive just to have it. Like, oh man, I got 3 terabytes! Hell yeah!
1 TV. Alright, but now let's talk about important games that came out on Friday. Super Mario 3D World.
And what do you have to say for yourself?
Game of the year.
What?
Yeah, it's Game of the Year.
Says who?
It's the best game I played all year.
What
It
did
It got a perfect 10 on like 5 different sites. On Destructo, it got a perfect 10.
Alright. So what's it for? What is it?
Wii U. What do you
Wii
think?
U?
No, for the Xbox.
It's a Super Mario game. It's for PC only.
Well, it sold out.
You can go download it on Steam.
Or the EA Origins.
Yeah, it's just a new Mario game then.
Yeah, oh, but
Yes.
But it's not.
Okay, alright.
Thank you. That is literally the perfect way to say it.
It is, but it isn't.
Okay, like honestly, I mean, I'm doing like 100% run on my stream channel. I've done like 3 worlds already. Just people have actually come on my channel. I'm like, man, I hate Mario, but I want this game. I was like, wow.
I heard that it takes different parts of past Mario games, and like brings it together.
Yeah, well, this is a sequel to 3D Land, which came out for the 3DS back in like 2011, which got pretty good reviews. Got like over 9s for a lot, but a lot of people kind of like. What?
Over 9,000.
No, it's only out of 10. But what I was gonna say was, it does do that. But the thing is, it makes co-op in a way that is not ever possible for platformers till now. Like, a lot of people always had these 2D, 3D platform problems where cameras like, dude, you're too fast, or you jump too high, and I'm off the camera and stuff. Like, this game, like, adjust your camera angle is fun. There's multiple ways to approach each level. There's tons of, like, power-ups. Like, it's actually really fun. Like,
the cat suit.
Oh my god, the cat suit's amazing. Like, the way I can describe this is 2 ways. One, at Comic-Con playing with complete strangers, I had mad fun. Even if it was like, damn it, little Tommy, make that jump, I was still having fun. And then the second thing is, I look at Bill, who never plays anything except being a COD mainstreamer guy, okay? And he's like, whoa, this game is mad fun. I'm like, well, yeah, okay? It's always been like that. It's just I think it's been like not media, but like a perception of like between individuals around the internet, like Mario's for younger audiences. But the thing is, Nintendo's always rewarded, yeah, that's what people think. They're like, oh, what are you, like 5? Get like Mario.
Yeah.
I love Mario.
The thing is, like, you looking at this, it's like, okay, yeah, you can run through a game, and, you know, if you die 5 times, they'll let you have a little help mode, but they reward the people who have 100%. It's like, alright, you get, like, a new title, you get alternate special worlds, you get a secret 5th character in the game that, we announced and stuff. And, I mean, just to top it off, the game looks fantastic. It plays great. Like, it's flawless in control design. And, I mean, honestly, it's beautiful to listen to. They remastered the entire soundtrack, like their Super Mario 64 songs done in orchestra like version and stuff. It's fantastic.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So when did you get it?
On the day it came out.
So you beat it?
Yeah, no. I beat Sonic Lost World, worst game of the year so far.
Why would you play that?
Because I love Sonic.
So you just described this amazing game and played a
so
shitty
I
game.
traded in this really crappy game. I beat it in like 20 days, returned it somehow, got my full $50 refund with some going to 4 different stores doing some illegal con man stuff. Okay. So I haven't played my Link Between Worlds, but so Sonic Lost World. I love Sonic and I hate this game. Okay, so it's Sonic 2006. Okay, so we could all wipe our brows, but okay, let's just make Sonic. Throw him in Galaxy, but make him slow, fat, and let's let 4 kids write the story, alright? So it's like, no, Tommy, you can't eat that bagel, that was Mom's, no! Like, it's that bad of a story, too.
So you didn't beat Mario, then?
No, I just got it, man. I had to write this super mega paper.
When did it come out?
Friday.
Oh, this past Friday?
Yeah,
Yes.
what came out this Friday was actually a lot of big games. Was besides Super Mario 3D World, Link Between Worlds, which I'm not too excited for, but I have it anyway.
Why?
I'm like so out of the loop.
The last 3 Zelda games have been awful.
No, this one apparently is very good. And
Dude, it got a 6.5 on Destructoid, and I played the demo and I hated it.
So why did you buy it?
Because I have to buy it and you have to beat it, fully get a description of how I feel, and then fairly judge it. I can't. I'm not one of those
I
guys.
like that because you play through the game, even if you don't like it while you're playing it. You get an opinion after you complete it, and then you say it's shit.
Like when my Last of Us thing, dude, I'm like, yeah, I got a platinum. I'm like, first I'll say this game is the worst game ever. And I'm like, yeah, I got a platinum. No,
Okay, easy there, try it.
Okay. So, I think we've had our Xbox One discussion.
Yeah, let's put that behind us.
He wants to talk about The Last of Us.
I want to talk about
Wait,
The
we're
Last
gonna
of
talk about
Us.
how Tearaway Mario Party Island Tour came out. Okay.
Oh yeah, Tearaway. I'm gonna get from GameFly.
Really
I'm
good
excited for it.
reviews. Media Molecule made it, right?
Yeah.
Little Big Planet people.
So, Last of Us. This will be a quick 10-minute little diatribe. So, I loved it, and I had no fault for it. It was a great story, great acting. The gameplay was great. The world was great design.
And it's like, but it was like you can like just like make whatever you want, right? Like you just pick up things. I didn't play this.
No! Wrong. See,
Okay.
you and your media mainstream stuff got that perception.
I just want everybody to know who's listening, the two people that are listening. Every time Anthony said one thing good about the game, Mike was just sitting down and just making like, oh my god face. Like he was flinching at everything he said.
He's like, good story, go! He was killing you with kindness and words. But,
Your rebuttal.
okay, I mean, look. Okay, I beat the game on the hardest difficulty. I platinumed it, so I've done everything in the game.
You see, if I were to play this game, I'd be like, where's the easiest setting? I want to
Okay,
just like
to tell
kill
you the
everybody
truth,
with karate moves.
to tell you the truth, I had the most fun playing the easiest setting because I had to go collect the last of these.
It's more
few
enjoyable
artifacts.
for the story.
No, the story's awful. In every map. The only thing good about it is the prologue that made me cry, but then that was like a false
when the girl dies.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Why is it?
It's not, that's
Way
not
to
a
spoil it.
That is not a spoiler.
It's not a fucking spoiler.
That's the beginning of the movie.
Okay, and why is the story amazing?
Yeah,
Kill
I'll
Troy
say the
right
other
now.
way, and then
Just because it's such a... He's going to say this, but it's kind of cliched.
Don't say a word, Troy. Now.
no, I'll wait till he's done.
It is kind of cliched, but I liked it. It was a very human story, and you really did feel for the characters, and the game takes place over a year, so you go in between
22 years actually. Remember, 20 years out.
Well, technically, the game.
Oh, yeah.
The game you play takes place in
Yeah.
1 year, so you go through the different seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter, and you get to see different aspects of what they had to go through. And I just liked it. So it was a human story, and like how people actually, what they would do to actually survive in this world that just went to shit.
Yeah.
And I just liked it. I like that post-apocalyptic, world, and it's scary to think like if you had to be in that. If you had to be in that scenario, what would you do? And there's some choices that you don't really make, but like that go on in the game that are just like, oh shit, like that could happen if the world actually would go and blow up.
Alright, I mean, look.
Hold on.
Okay.
Please respond.
He was about to.
Well, I'll just say look. The story isn't really that bad. Like, I'll give you that.
What,
It's just the ending is what ruined the entire story for me.
Okay.
Like, I didn't, I really want to go into it, but like, I'll
I
say the
know,
whole.
I
Hold
know.
on.
Okay.
We can go into the ending because the game's been out for 6 months.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
spoilers.
And we're never gonna play it, so spoil away.
I will never play it again.
You're talking about where the girl gets lied to, right? And
Yeah, okay. But I was just saying the choice thing.
that was clever though. Come on.
Yeah, okay, wait. So, I do see that human brutality thing. I thought they really portrayed that well. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, these are what people do to turn on each other. I'm like, this guy's a survivor. This is why he made that choices and stuff. But what really killed me with this ending was the fact that you risk your entire life looking for this one point. Tess dies in vain. She's the future. Tess is one of the characters you meet in the very beginning. He's an old partner. And she's like, go on, this girl has something special. I believe in you. And over time, you grow with her. You're like, okay, wow, there's hope. You see him actually become less of a kind of like an animal, I guess, was the closest way to say it.
Yeah, he becomes softer just
Yeah.
because after 20 years.
But he's a smuggler, right? And he was
He's a
and
smuggler,
And he's
he's
the
a
guy.
survivor.
He lost his daughter in the beginning.
Yeah,
He's like all hard.
so
nosed.
you get to this hospital, and what really pisses me off is how selfish this ending becomes. Yes, he's trying to fill this hole for his daughter. Okay, so you're saying everything I went through, everybody I killed, everything all these hardships were all for naught because you decided last second, forget saving humanity. I want to save this girl where we have a possible chance to die leaving this hospital. We have a bigger chance of dying than saving the human race leaving this hospital.
But there was no guarantee that it would work. That was the whole thing. So they were going to try it. They were going to open her up and then try to see if the cure worked. If it didn't, they just
The thing is, though,
her.
it's still better than nothing. Like, you've lived in this world. You lost what's most important to you. It's destroyed life as you've seen it. Your chance to end it, you know what you do? You cop out and leave. Okay? This is the world that made him like this, and he had the chance to fix it. You know what he does? He doesn't do anything.
But he doesn't have the chance to fix it. All those people that have been infected are gone.
Well, no, that's fine. I'm saying it's his chance to change the world. Like, okay, I hate something so much, and I work hard, and I want to change it, or there's almost nothing I can do until this little glimmer of hope. That's what you worked over in this game, this little glimmer.
In the 1 year, yes.
And then, boom. You're like, even if it's not a chance, it's still a probability. It's more than doing something.
But the whole point is that the guy gets so close to the girl, right? Isn't that what it?
But the thing is,
he kills countless guys at the hospital, get her out, listen to the freaking recordings and all that shit, and then he leaves after killing that head of the wants to kill her. Right?
Okay, besides the fact that he killed the whole Fireflies, which the government couldn't do, but, okay, and the fact, I'll get into it really before later, but. Yes, he grew attached to this girl, but what's more important, his daughter and the fact that the entire world around him, his life is now complete. Not even his life is shit. He's turned his life, he's almost a demon. He has no soul anymore because of this world, and he could change it, and he doesn't do anything. You know, even if it doesn't work, it's still the chance, the opportunity, the ability to do so, and he gives up on that. You know, just for his own selfish desire, where the girl could actually leave, betray him, and / or die at any given time. You know what I mean?
I've never thought of it that way. I just really liked how it ended. Because it was like, you don't have a guarantee. You fell in love with this girl that you took care of her for a year, and you actually thought that there was going to be some sort of hope, and you find out that the hope is, they're just going to kill her, and like, no, that's not what I want. And yes, it is selfish, but especially at the end where he makes the choices like, I'm going to kill Marlene, thank you. I'm going to kill her. And like, he knew he was going to do that. And then when they were driving, and then at the end, and then she asked him the question.
But then he just killed her.
But yeah,
there was no point of answering. I'm just going to kill you anyway.
But then she asked him, I forgot what she asked him, and then her answer was, okay. Like, so does she really believe him or not? And it's fine. Like, I accept it. Like, it's ambiguous, and I like that it was ambiguous because there's a part of her, she's not stupid, that she realized, like, okay, yeah, he probably killed her, and I think it goes to that point. I'm not going to betray this man who just saved my life.
I thought it would have been better if they were to let you choose, tell her the truth or lie to her. Like, at the very end, I thought that would have been... Like, that would have been really clever. Yeah, I really thought that would have been good.
That would have been very out of place considering the whole game, there's no choice.
No, I know, but I mean, like, this epic moment where it's like, oh my god, I could tell her or not. But, okay. Story's only like 30% score for me, because like 69.9% is gameplay.
Well, in regards to the story, I mean, you guys just have a difference of opinion. It's just opinion.
Story. Now,
it made sense though why the guy would kill everyone and just save her. I mean,
but it also makes sense.
It's not like, why did he do that?
I know another thing too. We're talking about him being a demon and he kills people. He didn't kill anybody good. Like, he was killing people.
Well, he killed Marlene. He killed like all of the doctors who couldn't fight back. Oh, don't kill me! Too bad.
We're gonna kill the girl. That's why.
No, technically he only kills one innocent because you can kill the one doctor. You have to kill the one doctor. But she's not innocent in the end. Like, she makes you go across the country and do all the.
They thought you died because your Firefly connections died, and then she had to go travel herself. You know what I mean? But. I mean, look, Story is always their different opinion. Like, people actually like Final Fantasy 13, and I pray for them, but...
Hold on. Like, seriously?
The internet. Don't ever go on the internet for Final Fantasy 13.
Let's not go there. Just continue.
But the biggest gripe for me was gameplay, though. Like, honestly...
Why?
Because, okay, I played in Hardened Survivor, like I said, because I needed my stupid achievements or trophies or whatever. And this game is supposed to bring this sense of realism, okay?
I know what you're going to say.
I know you're going to say, my silent kill's not getting animals. Oh, let me get 50,000 rags for my health pack, but I can't get a damn bullet after I silence kill the guy with the same model gun I have. Okay? I can keep going on. Oh, wait, I'm zombies who can't see. Oh, there's clearly a table right there. Here's the blueprints of the house. Stairs over there.
Okay. Like, I know of a few things, like the one that comes to mind is that I heard is like there's scripting in the game, so when you get to a certain point, then enemies start to move. So it's like, okay, but it's considering it's a game.
No, but the thing promoted was the realism of the game, and that's what I was expecting. Don't forget your AI's dancing like monkeys in the middle, and then the zombies are just like shh, just because they're AI. Still, I'm expecting, like, occasionally they'll crouch with me. Other times they'll just be hanging out in the open, like, you know, I'm like, no, dude! But it doesn't matter to them. And I was like, I need realism. You know, this is what I was expecting. This is what I seen. This is what you promoted.
Yeah, I was just expecting you to say, "Oh, yo, what's the freaking bathroom? There's toilet paper." It's
Yes,
stupid.
God, I mean...
I did like the fact that you did have to scrounge around and try to find things for you to survive, and you had to upgrade yourself. And there's actually very cool little touches that you were talking about the gun.
For 20 years, you're a survivor, yet you can't hold it still.
It's you, because you have to aim.
No, you actually hold it until you
I
level up
know.
your ability, you think.
So, one of the coolest things is you have a pistol in the on your side, and if you have no ammo, you actually see it open.
Oh, okay.
They did it on Uncharted, though.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that it was Uncharted.
But we play The Last of Us here, so they did it first.
Whoa.
See, but like that's such a cool little thing that, you know. But in terms of the game, it's like you play it, and you enjoy it for what it is, and you can't.
Well, I was gonna say why I enjoyed the easy mode because it seemed more realistic. Yes, I mean obviously I could kill a few guys in one punch, but I'm like I'm getting ammo when I need. These pods of clothes actually are rags. You know, you can find stuff. There's actually some shivs available. Like. What bothered me when I was playing Survivor Mode, besides, I like that you couldn't hear in Survivor Mode, to tell you the truth, because you can't just go, Daredevil powers, you know, and just freaking, see through hearing. I would honestly just type R2, I'm like, okay, there's a guy in the second building from like 3 blocks away. I'm like, I can hear him up there farting, you know, but, I mean, what I'm saying, what I liked about it, like, the easy mode was like, okay, not only can I get through this game fast and you can progress through the story, but it makes sense. What, you can heal yourself in that?
I said you can enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah, it's like when I'm playing Survivor Mode, I'm like, okay, I'm a little scared, but I was only scared the first time I ever played the game. When I played Survivor Mode, I was like, okay, I know there's probably a zombie there. Okay, I'm gonna have to always keep a backup shiv, and I have to use this one bullet at that one time for that one tank or whatever they called it in the game. Tanker, blooper, flapper, fat guy.
Yeah.
The fat guy.
Yeah, the fat zombie. I was like, whoa, fatso, grenade. I'm like, oh, that's my one grenade for the year, apparently. But other than that, I mean, I didn't see what people enjoy. And then when they compared it to Ocarina of Time, that's when I went and killed a few people after that.
It's completely different.
Who the hell would... Alright, you're talking about a third, whatever, generation Xbox, PS game, whatever, comparing to... Who the hell did that? Legend of Zelda?
Well,
how could you even put...
What did they say the greatest game of all time? So like, oh, Last of Us is the greatest game of all time. I'm like, whoa, at least I think Uncharted 2 or 3 are better. Did you like Uncharted?
Oh, yeah, I like the series.
I mean, I thought the stories were fantastic. I mean, the gameplay, yes, it's a little extreme, but it is the same thing.
So how we degenerated into a freaking Last of Us review. What did you guys give it anyway? You guys played it, right? Anthony and Troy?
Yeah, I definitely give it like a 9 out of 10.
I give it like a 6.2.
6 out of 10, really?
That's like average. That's like an average game. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know why it got all those points though? The multiplayer is fantastic.
That's what I heard. I haven't touched it.
Oh man, honestly, like I recommend it. Like, I actually would have my most fun playing multiplayer. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, like silent kill people were like using pew 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 my little pistol until I leveled it up and stuff. Like, honestly, the multiplayer blows Uncharted out of the water because the Uncharted multiplayer is like hectic. It makes no sense.
Didn't play that either.
Okay, don't worry. I started playing it. I was like, man, I missed the Last of Us multiplayer. But I'm like, I am not sad that I sold my Last of Us though. Like, I am not sad because yes, multiplayers are fun, but don't forget. Next year, who's playing Last of Us multiplayer? No one. And so that's why, like, you don't keep a game for online multiplayer unless it's like you're playing with your best friend. Yeah, unless it's like Halo or Smash Bros. You know,
you gotta say Call of Duty because it is, you know,
no, but
when a game
Call of
has
Duty
that
comes out every
population.
year.
Well, what I'm saying is like when a game has to have a population, you're gonna keep playing because you're gonna find players. You're gonna have matches.
Oh no, I'm saying is like for next year. Like I'm not gonna be like next summer in June, whenever it came out. Oh, I wish I had the Last of Us multiplayer. It's like next Call of Duty. Like here's Call of Booty. Call of Booty Mall Cop. All right, it's like I'm not playing Call of Duty Ghosts anymore. I'm playing Call of Booty.
Yeah, right? I never got that. Why would you buy the same game over and over?
Well, it's not the same. Like honestly, I played like 3 Call of Duties in my life.
It works for Madden and FIFA.
Yeah, well, but that's totally different because they can update the roster.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
A $60 roster.
That's what I like about NBA though. They put their changes in it. That's what makes them the best. It's like when you I usually skip a year for every sports game. That's what I recommend. Like I don't go. Let me buy 11, 12, 13.
No, dude, more. You can skip more than that. You can skip like 3 years.
Whoa. That's too.
Unless they do like a total engine revamp. unless they.
Well, that's what 2K tries to do, but their engine works perfectly for NBA. You don't want. Why would you change something that's so good? You know.
Okay. Well, regards to that, anyway, we're wrapping up now, guys. So anyway. So that was the Xbox One. They sold over 1 million. You know, no one. Some people had some problems, and some people don't like the hard drive and all that. They sell it comes with the Kinect, right? The graphics are okay. 8-core processor, all that crap. TV integration, and it's okay, I guess. Is there anything special about it at all? I guess it's the same.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
The $500 price tag is special.
It's so special that it's $1,000.
Yeah, and Trina likes that. So yeah, it's basically I'm Merc and Phil here.
Good outro, bro.
Yeah.
This is the Ammp podcast. Thank you very much for listening. Again, I'm Phil. To my left, I have Merkel, who, we run our YouTube channel together because we're really cool. Across from me, I've got Mike. You can check him out on youtube.com/ is it TLMB or Legend of Mike and Bill?
It's Legend of Mike and Bill.
Okay.
We can just search TLMB.
Yeah, you can search TLMB. You're also on Twitch.
Yeah, you can find me at Twitch, IGN, or IGN as Troy Fullbuster. Just derping on the streams, farting, eating.
Yes, and we've also got Anthony here, who's unspecial because he doesn't have a YouTube page or a Twitch.
What is the internet?
But he's cool because he works at you have an internship at 2K, so
we call him 2K Ant. That's what we do.
2K
Ant. Nice.
Cool. So yeah, this has been the Ammp podcast. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you next time.